Welcome back to Horizon 180. On the phone with me right now is Lerna Shirinian. She's the Government Affairs Director at the ANC Western Region. And Lerna's joining me to talk about our annual tradition in Sacramento when the ANCA has its Advocacy Day on the State Capitol. Lerna, welcome to Horizon.
Hi, Paul.
Talk about what this Advocacy Day is about.
Well, our Advocacy Day in Sacramento is basically a day of setting up meetings with our state legislators with the purpose of educating them about genocide, about Armenia, and all issues of concern to the Armenian American community.
So folks from all over the state, the ANC activists, be it Southern California, Northern, or Central, they make appointments with our lawmakers or go and visit the chambers? How does this work?
That's correct. We make appointments with the state legislators in coordination with our chapters, and we have activists coming out all the way from San Diego to Sacramento, Fresno, all over California.
Why is it important for us to talk to our state lawmakers about these issues?
Well, you know, the focus of our efforts is usually in Congress, and we sometimes forget about the importance of educating our local representatives in our own state. And our presence in Sacramento is vital, especially in the face of increased Turkish lobbying in California. So Sacramento is not immune to genocide-denying lobbyists, just like Washington, D.C. isn't.
Now we're going to take a look at some photos from last year's Advocacy Day. Alongside these Advocacy Days, you also commemorate the genocide in the state capitol. Talk about the commemorations.
Yeah, that's correct. We try to do the Advocacy Day usually on the same day as the commemoration, so that it's more convenient for everyone to come out and sort of be there for all the activities. The commemoration has been going on for many years now. This year we have the legislature commemorating the genocide on April 15th. Both chambers of the California legislature will hold commemorations, and it will be the introduction of a resolution honoring the victims of the Armenian Genocide, and that same resolution also calls on Congress and the President to do the same. The ceremony will also include an invocation from our Armenian clergy, and there's usually a flag procession and a Pledge of Allegiance led by the Homenetmen Scouts.
We took a look at some photographs, including my derhaid at Holy Trinity, Father Gostanian. Who else participates? We saw pictures of former Assemblyman Kayserian and Anthony Portantino. Who do we expect to be visiting this year?
Well, we expect the Archbishop Moshe Mardirosyan to attend as well. We expect Homenetmen Scouts from the Santa Clara and San Francisco region, since they're in close proximity to Sacramento. We expect, dozens of activists from all over California, of course, and we will also expect the leadership of our friends in the legislature. Senator Joe Simitian will be introducing the resolution in the Senate, and Assembly members Portantino and Kevin DeLeon will take the lead in the Assembly.
Senator Simitian, I believe, is from the Merced Modesto area, so it's good to have him on board. Now, you also have organized a photography exhibit, Ara Oshagan's and Levon Paryan's eyewitness exhibit. Let's talk about that. What does the exhibit contain?
Yeah, the exhibit is being hosted by Assembly members Portantino and DeLeon. It's the eyewitness photo exhibit, and it'll take place. It'll be displayed in the rotunda of the Capitol building. It's many of our viewers probably have seen the photos. It's a photographic project by artists Ara Oshagan and Levon Paryan. They have documented genocide survivors. I think maybe about a couple of decades ago. They started the project, and it was actually displayed in the Capitol, I think in the year 2000. So it's been a while since we've had the photo exhibit up there, and then this year, thanks to Assembly members Portantino and DeLeon, we're able to display that again. And it will be in the second floor rotunda on April 19th through April 30th of this year.
So for about 2 weeks, people can visit the Capitol and see this exhibit. Lerna, who can participate? Do I have to be an ANC activist, a member of the ANC, to join this group advocating our issues in Sacramento?
Anyone can participate. All we require is an RSVP. If anyone wants to participate, they can contact me or Heiko Sepion in our office by calling 818-500-1918, and we will be able to set them up.
Now, this year, the Advocacy Day and commemoration are scheduled for Thursday, April 15th. And as you mentioned, folks can call Lerna or Haig at the ANC Western Region office and participate. Lerna, you have some activists in the Sacramento and Fresno area also. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. We have an ANC chapter in Sacramento that's very helpful in our efforts to organize events up in our capital.
So folks from San Francisco obviously can drive in, from inside the Sacramento city area, and from Fresno, Modesto, and Merced also. And finally, Lerna, are similar events taking place throughout the West Coast? Are other ANC chapters doing similar advocacy days in their state capitals?
I have not heard of any commemorations taking place in the Western region yet. I think everyone's still in the planning process. I know that Colorado and Nevada usually have extensive commemorative activities. So we'll post everyone on that as we develop the details.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Lerna Shirinian, Government Affairs Director. Mark it on your calendar, April 15th, which is a Thursday in Sacramento. Call Lerna or Haig at the ANC Western Region office at 818-500-1918. Lerna, I know you took a break from graduate school classes right now, so I'll let you go back to class, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul. Good night.
Good night. And we'll be right back after this break.